Smokey fresh. You'll see the sweet child time. You'll see the sweet child time.
Bet. Welcome to No Caution, No Safety. It's your boy Smokey. You know what I'm saying? We back here for another day. We got our boy TC in here covering for that boy Juan Don Julio. You know what I'm saying? You know who we got over there with the head floating.
You already know it's your boy Fatboy Nick. What's the deal?
Fatboy Nick. Hey, yeah, Don Juan out here trying to get his life right. That boy out there trying to be an engineer. You feel me?
I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him.
So this
I had to
episode,
jump in.
shout out to the nigga Don Juan.
Knock some people over.
Motherfucker.
Man,
Six
got
two
nothing to do with
damn
nothing.
near. 230 something pounds damn near.
That don't mean nothing. There's some big niggas out here and they be extra soft.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that is.
I done seen a couple. Like
Me
this
too.
motherfucker, yeah, look like a big bear, but he real soft on the inside.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you ever seen a nigga be like, boy, that nigga got to be a killer. What up, bro?
Hey, folks.
Hey, folks. You be like, what the fuck?
Hey, folks.
What the nigga say?
Inside joke.
We all know what that means.
We ain't gonna do it on camera. Yeah, well, yeah.
No, hell no.
You feel me though? But like I say, to each their own, man. But that's just too much for me, man. I just thought I asked y'all boys that because I want to see how somebody else feel. Because me and Juan had a discussion already, and he, boy, as a black man, especially as a black man,
Yeah.
skipping it's like something we was taught not, nigga. Skipping is for girls. You know what I'm saying? What you skipping for? That's like I teach my boy, girls scream, boys, girls scream, boys yell. Holla.
We yell or holler. Yeah, I always heard that. Yeah, I ain't gonna. Don't scream.
Don't scream. Girls scream.
And
I don't even think I even remember. I don't even remember how to scream. Fuck.
My.
What you mean? I don't remember how to scream?
I don't remember.
You used to scream, G?
I don't know. No, I'm saying I can't even form my voice to even do it anymore. I don't think.
This boy used to be screaming. Mama whooping ass. He screamed. I was 15, boy. You told you still getting whoopings?
Yeah, we was living different lives, folks.
Yeah, man.
You was in the hood life. I wasn't.
This
Not
would be
like that.
This was before our section of the hundreds turned into what it is now. Because our section of the hundreds, I remember when I was a kid, you could leave stuff outside. You could
It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool. Now,
Man.
Like it took a while.
can't do
It took a
that.
while
Yeah.
for it to happen. I remember the change. Like we old enough to
Yeah.
remember the change over there.
the hunters wasn't the hunters like the hunters are the hunters now.
Y'all soft, nigga. Inglewood.
Hey,
Boy, Inglewood.
hey,
Look at
Nigga,
you
we
talking
ain't
about,
soft,
nigga.
nigga.
we got to enjoy a real childhood.
I had a great
Yeah.
childhood. Hey, just because I grew up in Inglewood does
I'm
not
just,
mean I didn't have a great childhood. It just
I'ma
means
tell-
that I grew up tougher than y'all did.
I'm gonna tell you
Nigga,
this.
Your
Listen.
little big
Y'all
body ass. Shut
Listen,
up, man.
I'ma tell
You
you this.
always talking with this black do-rag on.
Listen.
Hey, and speaking of do-bags, what got bags on today, man? What be like the lobster?
Get out the
Good.
smoking.
Cause we had to go on here and make fun of the lobster, man. You know.
No,
We taking out the smoky
Look,
today.
I can take it as y'all trying to talk it like me, but you know I'm gonna take it as y'all just want to be me.
I know, bro. I don't want to be like nobody.
Gee, no, I just want to be. I just want to.
I just want to talk. I just want to see.
I just
you.
wanna
show
get-
you like
I
man.
just wanted to put it on.
No,
Damn, I'm
matter of
trying to
fact-
get waves back.
Matter of fact, I'm trying to be extra gangster, G. Cause I ain't
Extra
feel me?
gangster.
Cause I ain't grew up.
Inglewood.
Cause I ain't grew up in Inglewood, so we trying to, you know.
Girl, it ain't like just gangsters grew up in Inglewood. I know some real square niggas that's real cool that grew up in Inglewood.
Why you
Yeah,
think they?
y'all.
Why you think they square though?
They didn't wanna live that life.
definitely
Some of them
square
didn't wanna
shit,
do what they-
a straightforward nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I
They
mean.
ain't wanna-
Hey.
that don't mean he's square though. He just didn't want to
Exactly.
do what y'all was doing. That
Look,
make him square because he
I'm a
ain't want to
grown
do what
man
y'all
now.
was doing.
Y'all know the definition of what I'm going with. And for
Yeah.
me now being a grown
Yeah.
man, it was all nonsense for me to think like that. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
But
good
in-
maturity,
in
my
the
brother.
same
Good
way,
maturity.
It's a square. You talking about the nigga was a
Okay.
square.
The same
Y'all
way.
heard me a square, boy.
The
Tell me he
same.
ain't no square.
No, but the same way. But no, see, that's different though. He an actual square.
Hold on. We got a few homies that's a few squares.
No,
So
no,
we got
no. One of them is, I don't know what, he's way past square. He just out in left field by
right.
himself.
You watching this YouTube, you know we talking about you. You a square, boy.
Get him, boy.
You know what I'm talking about. No, I ain't talking about that square, but you can add that
No, not
square
that
to
one.
him.
Yeah, that's the one that's way out in left field. That's the
Niggas.
square. That's the square that's way out in left field. He on his own.
Hey.
What I'm saying is, back then, you know, we used to look at anybody that was just on that straight path, you know what I'm saying, went home, wasn't on shit, just went to the crib, them was square stars, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga,
Yeah,
you
that's
do
crazy.
That was me.
That's crazy.
See, that was me up
So-
to a
so
certain point. That was me up.
I mean, it's the squares growing up then.
See, that was me up to
Well,
a certain
shit.
point when
Yeah.
That's
I
what it
didn't
sounds
have-
like, folks.
See, I didn't have no choice but to turn into what I did turn into. Like, I wasn't never crazy in the streets or nothing, but I wasn't never scared of niggas.
It was Fatboy fault
Nope.
how I turned out. It was Fatboy how I turned
No,
out.
listen.
Fatboy
Listen.
Nick.
I know
Fatboy
some
Nick.
that'll knock your ass out.
Listen, it was not my fault. Me and you was pushing each other into this shit. And we realized this now, but I thought it was you and you thought it was me. But we realized it was just us pushing each other into it.
So y'all trying to go with y'all stories?
Nah, we ain't going. Nah,
The tales, the freaky tales.
we don't need. Nah, we
tales.
listen.
Tales. So
we is not getting into that because boy, that will start a whole lot of stuff. We good.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I grew up in Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? My mama grew up in Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? That's where we from.
Yeah.
My mama got degrees. You know what I'm saying? My mama got degrees. My mama took care of us. Yeah, we was in the hood. We all struggle like everybody else, but my mama made sure we was fed. Like I say, once we left the hood, once we came out there to the hundreds, look, when I was 14 years old, we moved to the hundreds, I cried literally. I told my mama, you try to move us out there and turn us to some lames. I legit told my mama that, and I told her she can leave me there. I'll take care of myself. I didn't want to come to the hundreds. I thought it was a bunch of lames out there until I met my homies, my niggas out there. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what part of the hundreds did you move to?
I was on 91st and Justine. That's why I used to.
Oh.
But he went to the J though. So he know everybody.
To the
went
J.
there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I ain't
all
go
my
to jail. I went to
niggas
the
over there.
I was in
You know what I'm saying?
Thornwood after Marcus Garvey.
But look, man, the same thing. See, when I used to go to my grandma's house, both my grandma's house, in the Greens, that's the stuff that kept. It's the stuff I saw over there visiting my grandmas and my cousins. Boy, it was like, no, this ain't for me. I'm good.
I remember that time I went with folks over there,
Like,
boy.
nah, I'm good. I don't want to be doing none of this.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't have to do nothing that I was doing. I wasn't raised in no household. My mama gang banging and smoking it. My mama wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
My mama had
yes.
rules in her house and all that.
Yeah, Maudie did too.
Growing up, who I grew up around, the environment I was in, all my
Yeah.
friends do this. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, look,
Nah, I get it.
I chose the path for myself.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So just because, like I say, just because all my homies was there, I ain't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. And
Yeah.
TC will tell you, we knew all of them that was doing it. But me, being who I was, I would do little things, but I'm not going all the way in. Nigga, I'm not going to war.
Yeah.
I'm not getting caught up in no war with the whoever they was beefing with. I ain't got time for it.
The shit I had, what I
That
had
was
to
high
do when I was
school
on the
shit.
111th and when I was working at UPS was for a reason. It was for a reason
Hey,
what
I
I was
ain't gonna
doing.
lie,
What
a
I
lot
was
of these
doing.
names in here I'm finna have to mute out on y'all ass. Y'all
Yeah.
twagging.
I ain't say no name.
Y'all
And I said
saying
the
hoods and
111.
shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true that.
Man, look, dude, we saying hoods, but man, we 40 years old, man.
Yeah,
That's-
you ain't lying. Them days over with, boy.
Right,
Them
this
days over with.
Ain't nobody over there no more. We the problem.
Exactly.
Right.
Nobody
man.
that
Then
we know.
Right, motherfucker said.
You ain't lying, man. That's why I think about that. That's why I say, man, look, I thank God. I know I complain, I be tired and all that, but if it wasn't for my kids, you know what I'm saying? If
no,
it wasn't
for
for my kids, boy, yeah. If it wasn't for my kids, I ain't no telling where I'd be, man. So I thank God that he brought my kids in my life at the time he brought them in my life.
And maybe that was the reason why you had your kids too, maybe to change your life too.
Yeah, because I wasn't doing nothing but just diving deeper and deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It seemed like every year I got older, I was into something new. And it was just getting deeper and deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like
your ass was low key sounding like your ass was just out here bad.
I was. And then, you know what I'm saying? Look, once I moved to the hunting and all that, especially when I met my girl, I used to just kick it around the crib. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going back to Inglewood no more. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably go across here and go kick it. You know what I'm saying? See some of the guys. I wasn't kicking it like that. I was just staying within the little blocks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
around the area.
man, boy.
Days times ain't like that no more.
Nah, I didn't like that no more. I say the things I was doing now, I'd have been dead or in jail by now. If I was doing that to this day, these young niggas out here, wow.
Oh yeah, I'd have got smoked by now if I was out there.
Oh yeah, Ben got twacked.
If I was out here with these young niggas and I was how old I am back then, now I'd have had about 10 bodies already. I ain't gonna lie, I've been smoking shit.
Damn, they probably would have had to for real.
Back then we think. And when you was going to go bust a move on a nigga, you actually thought out how you was finna do this. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't have a group of motherfuckers. You only had 2 or 3 motherfuckers that was real solid with you.
I mean, all I'm saying is, hey, back then it was what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? It made me who I am. Cause look, I ain't gonna lie. I used to do niggas. I was damn near a single man menace. I just always had somebody with me sometimes. I bring in, you know what that always told me? Keep you a goofy around. Always keep you a goofy around. Now, a lot of niggas that I hung with weren't no goofies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas were my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But that taught me to keep you a goofy around, boy. Because you never know when you're going to need this goofy to go bust a move. You know what I'm saying? So I always kept me a goofy around. So I was like a one-man menace. I just had a goofball that I know going to do it with me. And I always looked at, if we get to running, nah, it's a chance you going to get caught and not get away.
But you see,
niggas think we running together, nigga, you get caught, you on your own, boy. I'm hope, nigga, if anybody get caught, it's going to be you and not me, boy. I'm running, nigga. I'd rather be you than me anyway.
You got to remember that goofy might snitch.
Shit, he might. And he a goofy if he do.
And I learned that. I learned that one time. Somebody snitched on me, and we had to walk home.
Me too. As well. Somebody told me as well. That's a deep story, and I ain't even gonna get deep into it. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that.
You wasn't there. You wasn't
there. I know.
It gets deep, boy, and I'm talking about
so
deep. I really want to tell. Is this Julio?
He really just slide up in here like that.
How the fuck is y'all gonna perform without David Ruffin?
They ain't here to see you.
Otis?
They ain't here to see you, Otis.
All right, man. Hey, sorry I can't be on the pod. Hey, but I'm just checking in on niggas. Hey, love y'all. Hate y'all too. Fuck y'all niggas.
Same.
We just shouted you out.
Wait, why you
good
ain't
show,
even,
good
why
show,
you
y'all.
ain't
Y'all, I know y'all ain't
on?
talking about nothing without me, but it's cool.
Why you ain't on with us?
Yeah, we talking some real goofy shit right now.
Yeah, we are. Cause he trying to do something with his life. That's why he ain't on.
Hey,
you could take a break from school for a little bit.
Hey,
hell no.
Yeah.
Okay, respect.
Hey, we just talking about skipping and shit. These niggas talking about they like skipping.
I skip
skipping.
I skip all the time.
When has it ever been cool to skip? You can't skip nowhere.
It's cool to skip right now. I'm about to do it.
He say that.
If I sent your fat ass outside skipping, boy, we instantly gonna jump your motherfucking ass.
Hey.
We saw a big ass nigga skipping in the hood. We jumping you just to be on bully shit.
If you catch me skipping, y'all please jump my ass.
Please jump me.
I'm gonna just kick his bad ankle.
Something wrong. I ain't got no bad ankle. It healed. So you stop talking about all that shit. Stop talking all that shit.
I'm gonna thump that. It's gonna swell up again.
I'm healed.
Hey, what I call that? Bogus ass.
Hey, he out here talking about that man fit though. Hey, but though you say you and there getting your class together, boy.
Oh yeah, I was in a meeting and shit. So I gotta get these white folks together whenever I'm in a meeting. I gotta let them know every day is Black History Month, and I don't do shit in Black History Month.
You
do the work for me. Y'all my slaves. Y'all my slaves. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
He talking about y'all my slave. It's
Black
vice
Power,
versa
my
this
brother.
month.
You say you got
Check
3
this out,
days
man.
left, boy.
It's called what? It's called what, G?
Vice versa.
Yeah, man,
Kevin is
kids, stay in school, G.
versa.
Stay in school, kids.
What it's
Please.
called? What
Vice
it's called?
versa. Vice
That's
versa.
what I said.
No, you said vice.
You said vice
If
versa.
heaven was here, it was vice versa.
Hey, look, he was just.
That ain't even what he said on the song.
That is what
No, he
Pastor
did.
Troy said.
No, he did say vice versa.
He
was-
said vice versa.
Yeah, he just ignorant. He was just dumb.
Oh, my fault. He's stupid too.
Yeah.
That's, see, stop letting your kids learn from these rappers. They
Nigga.
sending y'all in the wrong
Hey,
direction.
hey, listen, let me tell you something. Hey, nigga, I know how to spell that shit, nigga.
Yeah, you probably, man, look, you do not know how to spell that shit. If
Hey.
your ass saying vice versa,
Taking
you gonna spell it like that.
I'm singing the song, boy.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. Neither one of y'all could talk. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. Neither one of y'all could talk. Y'all both thought Spain was in Italy.
I mean, I don't gotta know geography. I don't gotta know no geography. Fuck, I need to know that for.
Hey,
No, what you talking about? I knew Spain was in Italy. I didn't know the Gaza Strip was in Israel.
You just said you knew Spain was in Italy. See, you just proved.
I just looked up some more about that, and they said Gaza is not in Israel. It's on the strip of a border between that and Palestine.
I mean, it's his own little country, his own little territory, whatever you want to
That's what
call
I
it.
believe. But when I looked it up last time, they said 140-mile strip in some corner of Gaza.
I don't give a
I think.
fuck. I ain't going there, so it don't matter. Only strip I'm going to is Vegas.
Hey, TC.
Yo,
I think you back in.
yeah, my bad, my
saying?
bad.
I'm about Gaza Strips.
I don't know.
Ain't nothing about that. Nah,
Alright.
y'all ain't messing me up that one
Nah,
time when you was talking
y'all
about
slow,
Dubai.
G. It's all right to be slow sometimes.
Hey, yeah, I'm slow sometimes. Hey, Juan, you see these niggas got do-rags on, boy?
Hey,
Hold
look, hold on. Look.
Hey, he
Oh,
caught the
my.
motion.
Hold
He
on.
caught the
I'm-
motion.
I'm Smokey.
He caught the motion.
I'm Smokey. He in uniform. Nah.
Yeah,
You feel me? We in uniform.
Hey, we
What
told-
you talking about?
We told you we was gonna do this, boys. I don't know why you acting like
Yeah,
acting like
it's
that.
funny
We
as
told.
hell.
I
Hey.
came in here just for this.
He's about just for
You
this.
feel me?
Boy, it look
Hey.
like he got on a Chef Boyardee bonnet, boy. The fuck he got on?
So bonnet, going to go outside in public with my shit, just like everybody else.
Hey, they
You
do
is
be
funny
outside
as
with them
hell,
bitches
boy.
on, don't they? They do.
Yeah, I think they
Just go
should
out to
come
the
from
south. I'm
the
gonna do all
public.
that shit just to go to the south. Just to go to the south.
Just to go to the south.
Hey,
Yeah, and they be in
Monique
that
said
vibe.
wearing them outside. Y'all think Monique was right?
Yeah, she was right.
Yeah, she was right.
Hell
They
yeah.
can't wear it.
Why are you out wearing shit you supposed to be wearing in the house in public?
Right.
Y'all really want to go there? Y'all really want to fucking go there?
When you go
I mean,
outside,
well,
you are supposed to be looking presentable to the
It's
world.
devil's. You could be devil's advocate. Guys be going out there to with they do rags on all the time. So I mean,
Right.
I do go outside with my do. No, you know what? No, I don't. It depends on if I run to the store with my do rag.
And you do work with a work turtleneck on.
You said shit.
Hey, it did
It's
look
a
like
mask.
a turtleneck that
It's
day.
a
It looked like a
mask, boy.
turtleneck.
It's a mask, boy.
man-
Gator.
That's a work
That-
turtleneck.
that
man-
man be at work with a shiesty. They ready. They scared to fire you in that bitch. They don't even know how to come to you and tell you to do work. They don't even know how to tell you. They go right. Go tell. I ain't even go this. Stop talking to that.
I ain't telling him shit.
That's why that old lady be coming to talk to you. She trying to check your
and then-
temperature.
They
No,
be,
I
they
like
be,
this pack.
have y'all seen his face yet?
It's been 5 years. We ain't seen his face yet.
Hey, well, look, you say that's why they ain't 5 years, bitch? I ain't gonna lie. I be getting away with some shit. Cut that off this
They
camera.
scared of your ass, boy.
Don't say that on camera. They gonna be, oh, damn, I said we scared.
I can't believe that they let you in that bank with that motherfucking thing on you. Boy, they supposed to escort you out that motherfucker immediately.
I wish your ass would. I'm gonna have to cut some of this cussing out. Let me tell you something.
This is
Me now. I'm suing. You discriminate. I've been wearing this mask for 4 motherfucking years now.
Well, they see. Well, guess what? They see your face now.
It's
Hey.
new policy.
I ain't the only one that walk in there. It's another dude that come in like the next shift after with the same mask on. And I'll come in and he always do this. I'll be, what's good with it, bro?
Hamdallah.
He said,
He gonna tell them he doing it for religious purpose. You
He
just sitting there because
a black nigga
you a
with braids.
nigga.
He a black nigga
You
with
a
braids.
you a wannabe YN.
Yeah, some days over with, boy.
He wanna be a YN so bad. He got that he got that uniform on.
That shit dead. Boy, that
Hey,
ain't no
all of-
shiesty, boy. I never wear shiesty, boy. I don't wear that's for the kids. I got my little gator. You feel
My
me?
neck gator, his neck
Little
gaiter.
neck gator. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
your neck be cold, G?
Shit, nah, I'm trying to not catch COVID in that motherfucker.
He got to keep his neck warm. Hey, you done got old and turned to a soft. He got to keep his neck warm. He don't want to get chilly.
You right. I mean, that bitch sweating too. I be, man, take this motherfucker out. For people so nasty at work, man. I be, you would think you in an office full of adults and everybody got manners and you know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no. Hell
No, they do
no.
not, boy. I say I'd rather sweat for 8 hours than I had these motherfuckers.
I feel
Alright.
you. I feel you, my G.
So, hey,
I
man,
dig it.
since we got everybody on here for a short amount of time, y'all want to talk about this stuff that happened at the hood office?
Hell no. No.
They get-
This is what happened, G.
Hey, I heard
Oh,
Dalton
somebody.
got a new mayor.
Hey, did y'all see how she tried to tell people, come out and vote for me? Come vote. You
Yeah,
got
man.
one hour left.
Ain't nobody voting for her ass. Her
No,
ass
black
Bruh,
man
ripping.
took over.
She had $33,000 in Amazon cost and fees in her car. Like she was spending the money on Amazon.
Her ass tweaking,
Like,
boy.
And you, boy, she a real politician.
Bruh, she was spending money at Amazon. What the fuck is you spending $33,000 for at Amazon?
She a real government official.
Hey, man.
Man, you can't do that in a small town of Dalton or whatever that is.
Hell no. That's
How come
Dalton.
you can't?
Hey, what's her name? Tiffany Hillard.
Henyard
Tiffany
or whatever.
Henyard.
Henyard.
Tiffany Inyard.
You
Shit.
watching this? If you ever come across this podcast and you become mayor somewhere else, hire me. I'll get these niggas in check for you. You hear me? We gonna get that money.
Boy, you going down.
Y'all want a
with her.
job? You want
You
a job,
go-
TC?
You going down with her,
Hey,
boy.
folks, it all depends. Let me know what you got me
Get
doing.
in, run your fit in. You hear me? A smart man. Hey, hey, fat boy.
Nah, I'm good.
Don't you bring your ass out here. You're going to
I'm
jail.
not.
You touch down in our city.
Boy, look, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose my phone. I'm gonna lose all contact with y'all.
Look at
Damn.
him, scared.
You
Yup,
ain't
I
even
ain't,
act to wind down.
I ain't finna
Julio.
go. I ain't finna go to prison for.
Don't get no
dumb
fuck.
Hey, G. How much money we scamming?
stuff.
We scamming money from all of them, nigga.
I need my money on the. I need my money
That ain't
from
my
the
money
top.
off the
I need
top,
my
you
money
feel me?
first. Before y'all even starting, I need my money instantaneously.
He said,
Nah, I ain't
I
got
take
that like
mine.
that.
I take mine from the middle, so I can take a little bit more. Shit,
"You
fuck
gonna get
talking
caught.
about.
You gonna get caught in the
I'm
middle."
gonna give you some buildings. I'm gonna help you start you a company. I'm gonna start giving you contracts to get your to get the buildings built. You talking about I'm gonna hire you. You don't know nothing about fixing roofs, but I'm gonna hire you, boy. You a
Hey,
contractor.
yeah, I do. I know how to.
Hey,
I know how to
YouTube,
fix
y'all
on
hear
roofs.
this?
I know how to fix on roofs. For real, for real. I know how to do that.
Oh, straight up. Who taught you
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Boy, I used to work in Robbins before. I used to do hood jobs when I was a teenager.
So you just climbing on people's roof?
You got a
I used-
daddy?
No, boy. Nigga ignorant.
Cause shit, nigga, we ain't got no daddies in this bitch, boy.
we
I got a
we ain't
dad.
got no daddy.
I got a
but-
dad.
No.
It's the no dad
Hey.
squad.
Got a
Nigga,
dad.
I got a daddy, nigga.
Y'all got daddy?
Oh, wait.
Y'all
I'm mad
tripping.
that looked at
Daddy a
I'm
hustler.
mad that I'm mad this nigga looked at the camera like, nigga, you got a daddy?
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, that ain't very Black History money,
That ain't-
boy.
that nigga
You
crazy.
tweaking.
He said, all my life they said no daddy.
But
They
no, boy.
told me Black people don't got dads. You got
Nah.
one.
Well,
I
you
went
know
with
too,
Nick.
they
I went
do.
with Nick. I went with Nick to Indianapolis,
Y'all
bro.
got
We
dads?
stayed down there for like 2
Yeah.
months or some shit, working on construction.
Man,
He
hey,
raised y'all?
no, my
No.
dad raised me. My dad lived in the same house. He was married to my mama. I ain't gonna say he raised me, but he was married.
I had
But-
a grandfather, G. I had a grandfather. I ain't had no dad. I ain't got no dad.
I show my dad love, man. Man, I'm cool. We
Look at
always
this
talk
nigga.
about it.
Wow.
That's amazing.
You say that's amazing?
I still ain't seen that nigga. My dad, I don't even know where that nigga at.
Damn, straight up.
Hey, man.
No, I know he in the ground. He in the ground.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Damn, I'm sorry to hit that still. Damn.
That's dark. Hey, look, stuff happens, G. Shit, he wasn't here for me. I ain't here for his ass. No,
Yeah.
I used to feel some type of way about my daddy. I always loved my daddy, but I did used to be mad. His ass tweaking, boy, he ain't on shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
now my
I'm a
daddy,
lover that didn't want to be in my life.
I love my daddy. My daddy, hey, I'll never say my daddy didn't take care of me as a baby. You know what I'm saying? Just as I started getting older, my daddy started getting locked up and shit. He stayed in jail more than he was
I
around.
don't even know this nigga. I don't even know my pop's last name. You talking about, let alone his birthday. The fuck? And I'm 39.
Damn. Yeah, I never say my daddy didn't take care of me as like a, you know what I'm saying? Just as I started getting older, look, my daddy was there, but not like my mama. My daddy was there in the beginning. My mama did all the rest of that shit by herself. You feel me?
Damn.
Yeah.
The real question is,
not a-
do you do anybody hold their father accountable for the way that they've been raised and kind of look at it and if you do you have a certain type of anger towards your father?
I used to.
My daddy was like first of all, my daddy was a real sophisticated. My daddy a smart man. That's why I don't get it. But my daddy was always a hustler. My daddy was a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Growing up. So I used to see my daddy being a street nigga. He used to always make that street shit look appealing to me as well. And then as I got older and my daddy seen that I was doing what I was doing, he kind of more encouraged it more than telling me, no, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? He kind of more encouraged it. Like, yeah, nigga, did it. And then as now that I'm old, I'll be damned. If you was gonna be there, you should have been telling me like, no, boy, fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? I've been there, done that. Don't do this. He more encouraging it instead of trying to prevent it or stop it. You know what I'm saying? But
Do you think that if he did step in and was trying to be a better role model to you and try to guide you in the right direction, do you think that you would have like listened to him?
that's a good question because I probably would. I probably wouldn't. I probably would often listen to my daddy knowing he know what he talk about. But then I probably wouldn't. It'd be, nigga, who was you to tell me this? You know what I'm saying? You don't, nigga, my mama raised me, boy. Who was you to tell me what I can't do? So I don't know, but I don't fault my daddy for nothing though. But I do say, damn, why you teach me that?
What about you, TC? How you feel about it?
Hey, I was going, you know what I'm saying? Let you run first real quick.
Man, look.
Let you go to
He gotta
what you
think
was
about
gonna
his
say.
answer.
Nah,
PC
Nah,
finna-
shit. I already know my answer because
Man, look.
shit, I've been thinking about this answer for 39 years.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. One thing, like my dad, he wasn't the best dad in my life. Like he was there since day one and all that. Yeah, I give him that. He has, through his actions, shown me, how to be a man to a certain extent. Like he didn't really take the time out to spend. He didn't spend time with me and stuff like that. He lived in the same house. There was a lot going on. I know it was type of depression and all type of other stuff going on, but I will say my dad was not going for me being in the streets. Like he would, like I used to be like my dad was 6'4", 250, big dude. Like up to a certain age, I was kind of terrified of this man. So he was a mean. It was like when you think about a drill sergeant in the Marines or the Army or something, that's how he was.
My daddy was Navy and the Marines. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't scared of my daddy at all.
But your dad wasn't no 6'4", 250 standing over you.
250. My daddy was
Standing
like,
over
he wasn't no little nigga though. You know what I'm saying?
Did your dad ever play a role of disciplining you? Like, did he ever like put his hands on you? Like,
Who,
as far as
me?
no, I'm talking about folks. He said he ain't scared of
He
his
ain't-
daddy.
My daddy don't whip none of his kids.
Shit, my dad,
Right, okay.
look, I was scared of my dad because I watched that man stand in the hallway and beat two. I ain't finna say that. He handled his business. I seen him handle it. Yeah, I didn't see him handle some business, and I didn't want that for myself. So that's what changed my mind till I got big enough.
Let me tell you something. When I first seen my daddy finna really do a nigga dirty, I say, shit, it couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Look at you, that ain't scare me. Nigga, shit, try that with me. I bet you be dirty before I'm dirty.
Man,
I
look,
love you, daddy.
But that only go with he ain't never really had to do
No,
it.
daddy,
Now
but
you know how it go when you growing up. Like you would automatically feel a certain type of way. But if it's your father, you know what I'm saying, putting your hands on him, that's the most humbling that
yeah.
you gonna ever get
daddy
in
got
your
a
life.
trip
Because you know,
before me and my daddy fought.
because you can't beat. Because as a kid, you know you can't beat a
Yeah, you
grown
can't be.
man.
You
Yeah.
can't. It's no way possible. That's why I'm saying I used to be scared of him because
Now some kids beat the shit out of grown man.
it was nowhere in hell I was beating my dad until I got
Yeah,
to
your daddy big as hell.
at least 17, 18. I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't fast enough. None of that till I got about 17, 18 years old. And I knew that.
He got to a fight with my
See.
daddy when I was 18. We was both drunk, coming from somewhere. We both drunk, tweaking. I told his ass, man, shut your ass, man, shut your ass up. You loud. My family here asleep. He man, say that shit again. I push your head through this wall. What? I mean, shut your ass up. My family sleeping this. Man, that nigga must have grabbed me. I swung on him. We got the swinging. You hear all the bumping and rumbling in there. My daddy got me on the bed. And the head like, nigga, I'll beat your ass. Yeah. Hey, I love my daddy. That's why I say, look, my mama took care of me. And I never looked at my daddy like, nigga, you wasn't there. I love my daddy. You know what I'm saying? He's still my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my dad.
It sounds like all y'all had like at least had the presence of y'all father in y'all life.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So
I haven't like had anything like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the shit that I learned is just growing up off trial and error.
no, for sure.
And you know, and just being in the streets, because you know,
My daddy ain't teach
your mama can be there for you at a certain extent,
Yeah.
but she can't teach you and guide you through the things of life. Like, say if I got into it with somebody, my mama can't come down here and run down here and start talking to people crazy, and then people still look at me like a tough dude.
Right.
You gotta start guiding through the world yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
And I never really had no big cousins or nothing like that at all, because you know a lot of everybody, you know, they was like, grown. My mama had me like when she was 41.
Oh, okay. Damn, I ain't know that.
All my uncles and aunties are all in that same age group. So it's like, even if I got cousins, you know, they was probably already in their late 20s by the time I was like really in high school.
Damn.
So they almost in their 30s and shit. So we don't never really had no relationship like that. So I never really had no father like that, no type of role models like that. Because I mean, when I was younger, you know, you go outside. I mean, you see people with jobs and stuff like that, and you know, but you also see the guys in the neighborhood that actually demands a certain type of respect.
Right.
You see them, and and people don't play with them. People they speak when they see them.
Exactly.
You know, they ride through the hood that's back when they used to have the old schools with the spinners.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Everybody,
early.
it look like everybody getting money.
Yeah,
Everybody
true.
just sitting around chilling. Like, now you see the niggas that work, but you don't look at that like as something that you want to strive to be. You kind of strive to be like
the nigga with them rims.
the niggas with the rims, and it's getting money, and you can see the money right in front of you, like all on them.
See, I was different.
Kinda like that kind of pull you into it a little bit.
See, I was different though. I was different though. Like, I saw my cousins and my uncles riding old schools or lax with rims, and they had jobs. Like, my cousin owned a construction company. All the brothers and sisters, even the sisters, had some type of trade. Like, yeah, like I've seen that. So that's sort of the stuff that kept me from going too crazy.
Hey, but look, hey, I want to go back to where y'all was talking about the father stuff. But real talk, I didn't grow up with how you grew up, Smokey or Fatboy. Like, mine wasn't there at all. Like, at a very young, like, not at all.
I feel you.
So it was to the point where I was like 10, I had to grow up, become something, knowing what I had to do. Shit, my mama was too busy. Yeah, 10, shit. That's when I had to start doing what I had to start mature and start becoming the man of the house. Doing what my mama needed me to do to help her with the kids that she had. So
I got a question. What was your brothers?
Go ahead.
Your older brothers, what was they at?
Shit, who? Not, bro. You know, at a certain extent, when they 17 and 18 or 20, shit, they trying to figure their life out right now. Or they making kids they damn self. So they really can't do nothing to help.
I feel like that's like a problem in our community, because I mean, like, as long as I can remember, you know, I see men like, you know, do right in the world, but I never had nobody, you know, put their arm around me and say, nigga, this ain't the way, my dude. Like, you shouldn't be doing stuff like this. I never had
Nah,
nobody do that
nah,
until
I ain't
like I
had
was
that.
already fully like trying to
Really?
jump off a porch. And then like at that point, I was already like, you couldn't tell me nothing. And the
Yeah.
people that probably did take you up underneath their arm is not the people that you know, like, that's gonna tell you, oh yeah, don't do that. That's gonna get you about 10 years. Don't do that. That's gonna get you about.
Right.
It's usually somebody pushing you
Nah.
more into the streets.
Yeah, my family was more so like all of us gonna
Yeah,
grow
you
up
right.
like gonna be drug dealers and have a whole bunch of kids, and my sisters ain't gonna be nothing. That's what
That
we
just
was
made
all
me feel
told.
bad.
Oh, that's what
See,
we was told all our life.
Because I
Like
mean,
literally.
we didn't fend for we don't defend like positive type shit. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
It
saying?
was
Like,
not. We never have.
and that's the problem with our community the most
You
because
right.
we don't care about it. We don't care about each other's feelings or what people going
Yeah,
through. We don't look back at the people that's young and be like, oh, we probably do now, but a
Right.
lot when I was younger, I don't remember my uncles or my
yeah,
cousins that's, you know, already grown and
yeah,
know what the streets like to tell me, like, you know
boy,
what I'm saying? This how you go make money the legit way. Go get
Right.
you a
boy,
trade. Go over
really.
there, go to college, go do something like this. Ain't nobody ever told me nothing. You know,
well,
Right.
I just seen the women in my life strive, and it made me like
That
try to like
too. You right.
imitate the success of them.
was married, cheating on their married wife, messing around with mistresses, making kids, or was marrying women and they still doing what they doing, or confused and not knowing if you want to be with a man or a woman, or my
Yeah.
That's deep.
been in a my man and my
You trying to
been
keep that on
in a
camera? This is going on
Yeah,
here
bruh,
man.
too.
Titus giving it up. He
it's
partying
like
today, boy. He ready to
I'm
fight.
done. Just like it should, just like for real. Like it's just it comes from a generational curse. Like it
Yeah,
started
You ain't
from
lying.
the big family and it leads all the way down to where's that it shouldn't be coming all the way down. It shouldn't be leading to us. I should have had people in my corner to where I could talk to or that can help or put me in different situations or show me something different.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't raised on nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nigga,
we
that
ain't have
love
much,
was
but man, we was raised on love. It was a lot of two-faced and phoniness. I give you that. But we was always taught to be. Well, my grandma used to tell us it ain't gonna be nothing but love in this house, and I say it to
boy,
my
that's
kids. You know what I'm saying?
it ain't like that in mine, boy. My family wishy-washy, funny
Shit,
acting. You
mine
gotta
is
have
too.
money
Same. It's just,
or
that's everybody.
you gotta be a certain type of person to be rocking something or have some type of title in your name to be doing something. It's just like it's crazy because I ain't never know family was really like that.
Man, the family
You
I
gotta
talk about is gone. I got my mama,
on
brothers,
God,
sisters, few aunties.
bruh.
See, a lot that I've learned about a lot of people's families and the structure of it. I don't I know a lot of guys with their father, and you know a lot of guys that you know that's the man of the home, but it kind of feels like in our community the women are like more of the backbone of the family,
that's the
kind
truth.
of.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's for
saying? Like
sure.
they always kind of seem like they're the leader,
You
like
ain't
of the
lying.
family.
I mean
And
that is true
I
too.
don't know if that's right. I don't know if it's wrong, but it
But it
kind of seemed
always
like
falls on
that's
the
the
woman
reason
though.
why
No,
a
that's not
lot
the
of
way it's
stuff
supposed
is
to
the
be.
way it is.
It's not
No, for
supposed to be
sure.
like that, but it falls on them like that because
Because I mean,
sometimes the men don't want to be there.
now what I'm saying is like a lot of the stuff that we pick up is kind of like you would consider it like women tendencies, like you know, like
Yeah.
the way that we have short tempers and the way that we get and how we are so how we're so easy to switch to violence.
Agitated.
I don't
Yeah.
blame that, or
Agitated
I
and
don't put
mad.
that on the women. I put more of a just not being able to understand and how to communicate with a men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would you feel if another man start raising his voice and shaking his hands at
Oh
you and doing
yeah,
all that?
you finna
I'm
be
gonna take that.
boy. What?
You getting me
What you
active? I'm about
want,
to
boy?
act up. I'm
Hey,
finna
come on.
And
You
I'm
I
about
say
to
feel like you
activate.
wouldn't feel like that if you had a father in your household that usually curses at you, yells at you, telling
think
you to do
so?
stuff. You wouldn't be more offended by that.
I don't think so, cause I got a
See,
21-year-old son, and this nigga just a hothead.
No, my OG used to talk to us real aggressively and real. She used to cuss us out, like literally.
I mean, I think we all cussed out.
Everybody did. You know what I mean? You grew up with. I mean, we all grew up with black women in our household, so it's not like they talking. Oh, baby, go on, get up.
Right.
Nah. But I think
man around, so they got to be aggressive with you.
She was very aggressive with 7 boys. She had to be.
Yeah, she wasn't play no games with y'all. She letting y'all know who the big dog in this house, boy. You can't fault her for that.
I can't. I didn't.
Because guys understand a certain level of aggression. Sometimes you need that type of aggression to let
them know I'm on
your
level.
To let people know to it's a pecking order. It's like that's always kind of what we kind of run off of. It's always levels to who running stuff. Who you got your position, you got your position,
right.
you got your position, and then not to be crossing lines.
I
mean, that's just how the community. Yeah. That's just how men are. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how we are naturally.
Yeah, that's how we are naturally.
So what I'm kind of hearing is how I was raised and the situation I was raised in. It wasn't the best, but I was born to married parents. They stayed together to my mom, dad. They stayed together 30 years. Mm-hmm. Well, not more than 30 years, because I was 29 when she passed. They was married. They was about 36 years. And before that, they was high school, they was teenage sweethearts and stuff. So it seemed like that was an anomaly in our culture, in our community. Is that what y'all saying? Like, because I did have a dad, even though I give him his props when it's due. He wasn't the best back then. He's way better now. We talk to each other all the time, all that. We tell each other we love each other. When I see him, I give him a hug and stuff. Like, is that what? Is that just an anomaly? Is it not something that's normal?
I don't think it's an anomaly. I just analyze it mentally because we try to find a common denominator in our community about what the problem is and what actually is starting these problems. And when I hear what you're saying, what I mean, it makes me think like, well, we are still kind of getting the same incomes, either we have the father or not the father in the life.
Right,
you see
pretty
what I'm
much.
saying? Like,
pretty much.
True.
So that can't be the common denominator.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It can't be the reason of why our community is the way it is. It ain't the fact that the father is not there.
No, I wouldn't.
It's more of no. I know you wasn't. I was just trying to guide myself through it because I am trying to find an answer to like a lot of different situations. I have a homie that he had his mother and father in his life, and I know a lot of guys that that got their mother and their father in the same household, and they still run to the streets. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
It's not real. So I don't really believe it probably has anything to do with the father. Now that I try to like wrap my head around it, but I mean, like maybe it's something to do with the healthy relationship and the structure, and that may be something that's missing inside of that, because I never really. I mean, my mom taught me structure. I always. I've had jobs all my teenage years when I was going to high school and shit. Like I worked every summertime.
Yeah,
I always had part-time jobs. Like I always was going to strive for something. So she always put that in me.
No, for sure.
I don't know if everybody have that.
Like I say, for me doing what I had to do, I didn't have to do. You know what I'm saying? Even though my daddy wasn't more of a positive influence, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, he wasn't even around too much, I feel like, to influence me to that degree. He was just, that's how my daddy was, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't taught me a few things that I'm on, you know what I'm saying? But my mama wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wasn't raised in no household where we was starving or beat on, or she was doing drugs and getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? My mom was going to school and work and taking care of 3-4 kids by herself. You know what I'm saying? Until she met my stepdaddy. But I chose to go out there and take that route. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, my mom instilled good things in me as well. You know what I'm saying? But me being a nigga growing up in the hood, I ain't trying to hear all that, mama.
Right.
Going on outside these doors, it sounds good.
Because you definitely got to go out there and confront the world after that.
Yeah.
What you say?
She said what? More. I said my OG, she did what she could do with 9 of us, but she could have done more. She could have did more.
She only one woman though. 9 kids.
Yeah, she was with
one
9
woman.
of us. I mean, yeah, I understand that, but she could have buckled down more.
What would you think you would want her to do more?
Shit, just be in the house more. The stepper sets would have been there.
Huh?
The stepper sets would have been there. They ain't never going nowhere. She could have been in the house with us more.
Cause talking to you a lot, and you see, you know what I'm saying? You said you always had to grow up and take care of the family at 10. Is it you wish she's in the house more so you could have went out and had fun?
No, just more that she could have been in the house and I wouldn't have had to become the man of the house.
Yeah, you right. So how many kids you had to take care of by yourself, boy?
It was after my 2 oldest ones, they did what they after they left the house and
You supposed to get up and bell too.
Got up and decided to do what they
way
wanted
younger.
to do. They was just like, yeah,
He way
yeah.
younger.
I'm younger than them.
And he probably had that thing that be inside of people when you notice that ain't nobody else gonna do it if don't nobody else do it.
That's
Right.
right.
Yeah,
That's what I had
I
in
know
me.
that's what it was because I
sure.
That's what it
around.
was.
Yeah, I was around for a lot of that. I know that's what it was.
So when I seen it, I'm like, damn, I'm tired of hearing her do this or need that. I'm like, damn, all right, let me do this shit, man. Cause ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. This some real nigga shit. Hey, that's what's up, G. Cause look, seeing who you turned out to be today and telling us what you went through back then, you know what I'm saying? Especially having to take care of kids. A lot of niggas in that position end up in the streets selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? And for you to turn out and stay away from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Mr.
shit, I ain't wanna be in
Loverman
jail.
Shopper. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't want to be in jail.
Yabba dabba, put that foot in your mouth, dude.
That foot in
Hey,
your mouth.
chill out. After that traffic ticket, G, that was
Man.
enough for me.
He
I
said
ain't
that
want to
traffic
send nobody
ticket.
jail. I ain't want to send nobody jail.
You have funny. Hey, but look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember when I thought I was going to jail and I end up in there and I'm waiting there with all them niggas and they all in there. Damn it, everybody in there for the same thing. You'd be surprised. We all in there and I'm like, man, I had to see one of my homies. He already locked up. Looked like he was just come from the courtroom. Look, that nigga must have, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I already see who I know in this bitch. I'm straight, nigga.
Hey, I got a topic. I don't know how much time we got. I don't know how much time I got, but I got a good topic that I've seen circulating in the news. In as far as Neo, you know Neo, right? The singer.
Yeah, I think I know where you going with it.
He basically in the I can't say that word. I don't feel
I
like
know what
stuttering
you
and looking
saying.
stupid.
that
He in a
polyamorous
relationship.
That polyamorous.
Yeah, he got
Polyamorous,
3 of
I'm
them.
sorry,
He
polyamorous.
got 3 of them.
He got
He in a polyamorous
He got 4?
relationship. So now he got 4 women on his roster now. So basically, he was on, I believe, Ricky Smiley's morning show, and he was explaining to them, like, how do you explain to your children about what you're inside of? And then, he just tell them, like, oh, yeah, I got this girlfriend do this girlfriend do that, this girlfriend do that, I got 3, I got such and such. And he said he just keep it real with his kids. And his baby mother, one of the children, I guess, not one of the 4 women that he was with, just one of his baby mothers, because who knows?
Yeah.
He went out and said, that's disgusting. She doesn't like the fact that he introduces them and introduces that type of lifestyle to the children. Now before y'all speak on it, I want to set it up in 2 ways. I want to speak first on, would you teach your children that polyamorous lifestyle if you were doing that? The second question would be, how do you decipher between your males and your male children and your female children? Because I would assume that the way that you message that is like,
I get what you're saying.
when it's with your son, you'd be like, oh snap, yeah, I got 2 girlfriends and all this and that and that, yeah. But with your daughters, would you want your daughters to be one of 4 girlfriends for a man that's like messing around with?
First, since I got some kids. Now, what was that first question again?
The first part is, would you teach your kids about that lifestyle?
Okay.
Like, if you just so happen to be not with your baby mother at this point,
Yeah.
and then you move on and you got 4 girlfriends, and you introduce all 4 girlfriends
you do
to your
not do
kids,
that. No,
and
you don't
teach
do
the
that.
kids about what you're doing. Would you do that?
Now, first of all, if you into that, you into that. I kind of feel like when you doing something like that, you don't bring all these women around your kids. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You got these girlfriends. It's cool to have that one girl and you tell them, hey, you gonna only be the one for a year and next year is your turn. You know what I'm saying? But you don't bring all these women around your kids, especially when you have to explain it on why daddy got 4 girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Because now your son gonna be walking around. He'll never love one woman. Daddy got 4 of them. Now he trying to get 4 of them. And this is not, that's a rare thing. I ain't gonna say a rare thing, well, because they do it in this day and age, but that ain't gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I felt that Smokey Fresh, they doing that now.
look,
But I mean, let me give you a little pushback on it. They've been doing that for many years. That's
yeah,
They
part of
doing that now.
they were doing that before we started doing this European thing.
Yeah.
You know, this
They've been
having
doing that.
one wife
Yeah.
and, you know, getting married and having paperwork.
but it's not
and
like
getting,
now
and
though.
putting it in the government.
It's not in the open. They bringing it to the open now.
No, it was in the open back in the day.
You know, it was in the
No,
open.
it was in the
People
open.
knew people
It was
people
in the
knew that they
open.
had mistresses, and it's just a means of money. You know what I'm saying? If you had money and you were
That's
if you were
different.
very influential and you had power, you had multiple women.
Yeah, but that's
And-
different
Yeah.
though. But I wouldn't look at that. We talking about women knowing of each other. We all in the same household. We are one. That's how they living. The 5 of us are one. You know what I'm saying? That's different from having you a woman on the side in Mississippi, then you got a woman on the side over here in Tennessee. That's kind of
Well,
different.
That's
Can I
not
say-
specifically what I mean. I mean, like, back in the day, it was people had multiple wives,
Yeah.
multiple
Because they had the
people that they
money,
were
right?
Yeah, we
'Cause
talk-
they had the money.
But then look, this is what I'm saying though. A few years back, say when we was growing up, 18, 19, 20, wasn't nobody doing none of that. Yeah,
A lot-
man, you gotta meet.
People was doing
gotta
it.
hear about it,
Hold
how
on,
we are doing it
hold
now.
on. Let me finish. People was doing it.
Yeah.
People was doing it, but the other party was unknowingly a part of it.
I don't know about all that,
I
man.
don't know if I can speak on
A
that.
lot of people was doing it. It
Look.
was just one of the
Freaky man.
one person was
Freaky man.
just didn't have any knowledge of it. It's
I don't
better.
know.
I think it's better. I think
It's not.
better to
It's
have
not
everybody
a really
say-
a poly relationship if the other person not willingly telling you I'm
Yeah,
part
you
of
just
this
out there cheating.
relationship.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's
You're
a
just
lot-
out there cheating.
That's what I'm
Yeah, you
saying.
just
It's
out
a
there
lot-
fucking.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people that was doing it with one person not knowing about it.
But
So
now,
why not have the person there? Why
Well,
not
is it
just
because
have
he
it all
got the
out?
bread though?
But how do you deliver that message to your
that's
children?
what I was
Like,
finna
I'm
get
just saying,
to.
how would you tell your daughter?
There's no way
that-
to.
Do you want your daughter to be one of 4 girlfriends of
No.
of some rapper or a singer or a songwriter?
I would.
Well,
No, I wouldn't. But they doing it anyway. So you
I
That
can't
ain't no
understand.
excuse.
Well,
You
I
should
can't.
take-
No, I'm
Can I
saying-
say
you
that?
I mean, they doing it anyway. But would
Yeah.
would you put that message out there for your daughter to accept?
Smokey
Would you
need-
want
No.
your daughter to be
No.
one of?
Smokey need to go first because
No.
I ain't got
I'm
no
gonna
kids
tell
at
you
all,
right
bro.
now.
I
I'm
know
gonna
what
let
I
my
tell
daughter know
nephews.
one thing. You lead that to the low self-esteem. I feel like these
Exactly.
women really don't have
Yeah,
nothing going for
yeah.
themselves.
That's
They
what I
re-
wanted to say.
You
But I
know what
wanted
I'm
to say-
saying?
Yeah.
They don't really. They looking for somebody to take care of them, and they willing. Them women with them kind of, to me, I'm not gonna say women with no morals, but these women genuinely don't want to be in a relationship. It's fun. They in the spotlight. They getting talked about. They with Neo. They getting them backstage money around. Yeah, they gonna play along. You know what I'm saying? But if this nigga stop busting moves and stop making money, all that poly gonna
All
be
that shit
solo
gonna go
dolo.
away. All that's gonna
You
go
Yeah,
know
but
what
the
I'm
away.
money, but the money allows you to be able to do stuff
Yeah,
like
the
that.
money.
I
You
don't.
hear what I said though?
I mean, it's people out here that can try to do that shit, but if you can't afford to have 4 girlfriends,
exactly.
I
Man,
don't even
nah.
understand what
You
your
better not,
purpose
but-
is. 'Cause that sounds expensive as fuck.
It
Neo-
sound-
Man.
But listen,
It
unless Neo
sounds stressful.
as Neo got a lot of businesses on the side. Hopefully he's a smart man and he got other incomes besides music. But
He a
Neo ain't gonna
songwriter,
be
you know.
he ain't gonna be
He
no
get publishing
superstar
checks.
forever.
He good.
Nah,
He,
yeah.
No, but he good. He got long money.
He got
He
publishing
is not
checks.
just-
He
he
do
not
got some
just,
hits back when we was growing up though.
He not. No, I'm just saying he's not an artist type of check dude. He's
Okay, he ain't in it
all
all.
residual. I produce. I write music. I do
everything.
all
I
this.
know what
He,
you're saying.
he
Everything.
always gonna have money. He always
I
gonna.
ain't know all
He
that.
got money coming in forever.
for
Yeah,
sure.
he
I
got
ain't know
money.
that.
He write Beyonce music. He write
If
like
you
all
can
types of
afford
shit.
that, then do it, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never knock what the man got going on, but I'm saying
Yeah,
for
I
you
ain't,
to have,
I ain't knocking.
if you,
I ain't knocking it. I just don't.
if you,
I can't, that's when I unsubscribe to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I hear what you're saying about. it's cool to fuck multiple women. I understand that sound good,
Yeah.
but I mean everything else just sound like a fucking headache.
It's
Headache.
stressful.
Like-
It'll be everything else is stressful to them.
That boy got a big ass head. He can take a lot of stress.
Mm.
So what you think about it, TC?
I'm no all the way on board. There's no on the
I ain't
board.
gonna lie to you. My daughter, man, look, I'm gonna be
That's
honest
not
with you.
going.
If I didn't have daughters, I'd probably be singing a whole different tune.
So your
But the
daughter
fact that I have daughters and I understand, man, look, if you see these little girls out here doing shit, I wish that was my daughter. I'll fuck one of my daughters up. I ain't playing them games. I don't play them games. I'm
but you
teaching my
gotta-
daughters to be classy young ladies. They like
But
to
you-
fight.
yeah.
I tell you that. They like to fight, but they got
But-
manners.
But you got to remember, man. You showed your daughters how they supposed to be treated. You
That's
didn't
why I ain't
talk
worried
to-
about stupid shit like
yeah,
that.
You told
Yeah.
them, like you. I don't think you ain't got to worry about nothing like that.
No, I ain't worried about nothing like that at all. I ain't got no dumb girls at all. My daughters ain't playing
Man,
that.
people be real charismatic. I mean,
Bro.
at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, you can always, I'm pretty sure a lot of people get a lot of good upbringings. You just got to make sure hopefully they don't never run into a person that's be trying to even convince them and no crazy stuff like that. Like, because people are really good at talking, and you don't know that until you start running into people, and then they are able to like convince or get their point of view across so good that you don't even feel like they just changed your mind sometimes.
Yeah.
And some people are really good at talking, and you
I know,
don't see it
for
until
real.
you see it.
Yeah.
Usually people, when they good at stuff like that, they usually go into religion, politics, or just be a pimp. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's when you are good enough to just look at somebody, analyze somebody, and figure out how to manipulate and just act towards that person in order to get the results that you want to. People really think like that, and you don't know until you actually run into a person like that how strong that power is. I'm
That's
telling
true.
you, it's like it's amazing.
That's
It's
true.
like because some people can talk to you, and then you feel they vibe, and you get comfort, and you want to talk to them more, and you start getting into it, and you don't even know that these niggas is putting a spell on you, dude. Niggas put the spell on you. You don't
Sometimes
even
I feel
feel it.
like I'm that type of person.
Maybe. I mean, but I don't think you are. Them
Nah.
motherfuckers. You ain't successful enough. You ain't never made me do shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna say I ain't get you to do shit.
You introduced me it's a hustling and shit, but other than that, nigga, like,
I taught you how to be
you
a
ain't
G.
convinced me. You ain't never really convinced me to do shit.
Nah, I ain't convinced you to do shit. I didn't most
You ain't
definitely.
make me not do nothing against my will.
No,
You ain't
not
never
like that.
made me feel like the ideas of my own is not my own. You ain't
Right.
put no shit into my fucking head to make
Nah.
me convince me to
There's
do some
people
shit.
out there that
You
can
ain't
do
never
that.
brainwashed me.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like,
I ain't
you
never
know
brainwashed
what I'm
your
saying?
ass.
Ain't nobody ever have me giving up all my money to another person and then
Right.
just like
You talking
letting
about
them
on that type of
control my
level.
money. Yeah, I mean, somebody that's
Any type of level.
charismatic.
Yeah.
Before you know it,
Yeah.
you would cut off all your relatives. You'll cut off all your friends. Only
Sure.
contact you have is with you with that person. And then all of a sudden now they have a range of trying to gaslight you, make you feel crazy, make you feel off, make feel like your left ain't your right. And now your ass is answering to a person. You don't even know how you even get into that fucking loop. You just in that loop. And
Jim
now you
Jones.
stuck. Now you stuck. And now you giving up all your money, and now you letting this nigga fuck your wife. See, I don't know how I get to that point. That's always the end point.
You
How
ain't
you
lying.
The leader is fucking
No.
everybody's wife
Y'all
and
ever,
kids.
y'all ever watched the Jim Jones documentary?
Hey, I
Yeah.
watched it and
Deep.
I came up with the people just gullible, man. I can't, but at the same time, I ain't never been around.
Did y'all hear
Jim-
the tapes? The last tapes?
Nah.
That man, you listen to that. Let me tell you something. That's deep, boy. Them tapes
like-
was deep, boy.
That's like Charles Manson. He brainwashed them women into doing all that.
Yeah. But listen, that Jim Jones tapes was deep. They on YouTube. Go find them. They was deep.
The
I'm like,
problem
man,
is the problem I had with that is just that it's just like it reminds me of politics when I look at Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
it only reminds me of politics because that's how they use the church to get like to pull I don't know how to say it, like to pull the older crowd of our generation in. And they just like it was weird because he was preying on us. Like, he wasn't out there just going to them white churches and preaching all that shit. He was going to these Baptist churches and acting like acting like a Baptist preacher, a black Baptist preacher, preaching to them and being so charismatic with them that he getting a whole group of people to leave the country and go to another country.
Country.
That is amazing. I don't understand how that's even possible.
He's not the only person that did that.
You can't chalk that up into naive people. You gotta get he just understood the market that he was going in. He said, "Oh, these people are susceptible. They are easily influenced to get to do stuff by using religion to do it. It's always a vehicle somebody can
you gotta
use
find your crowd.
Exactly. The way that Charles Manson did it. He found people that were during the hippie movement that they're rejecting their parents. They're rejecting the certain type of establishment.
Yeah,
and it's easier to corrupt somebody's mind that's 21, 18, 19.
Right.
Easy.
Hey,
they oysters for the world.
You gotta think. Remember back in the days, that's how gangs did it. They used to find the people that they couldn't defend themselves and people that was always getting beat on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come join the family. You know what I'm saying? You find the weak and vulnerable. They used to find the weak and vulnerable and try to turn them into gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you right. All you gotta do is, man, you just gotta tap into a brain where somebody, like you say, tap into their religion. Somebody so holy, so holy. Oh. Make them think you the holy man. They gonna follow.
Shit, the holy have to have a turn on even be the holy.
Man.
Yeah.
Shit,
it be fucking everybody in the congregation too.
So I swear, the holy ain't even the holy.
I just seen a couple of them.
So if that's the norm in a lot of these churches, why do y'all? I don't even want to get into religion. That's okay.
Well, I'm not gonna say that I'm a person that like. Our generation and all the generations after us, we are the most unreligious people that's ever been black. I'm telling you, like,
I give you that.
We the most unreligious black people that ever. I couldn't tell you the last time I've been to church, but yeah, I believe in God. But the relationship that the church is in the black community, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of don't go to church. Now I understand the word, and I kind of question certain things about the Bible because I have a scientific mind always, and I always keep that intact. But I still have faith in God. I know it may be a God, and I hope that it's a heaven that we can see our ancestors and people, our mamas and our daddies and our grandmas, and when we get there. But you never really know what's on the other side. But what I will say is I don't like how the church is, basically. I don't like the people of the church. I don't like how we judge, how they judge all these people.
Judgment.
And
they most definitely judge.
And they hypocritical.
And they usually don't help the neighborhood that they in. They just...
You're right. They're just there to go to church.
Like, think about it.
And they kind of push the negative things that's in our community even harder. Like keeping... it's a thing where with black people keep people out of your family business. Kids, this only family business. Don't tell nothing. Don't do nothing.
Don't talk to everybody what's going on.
But you can't leave your uncle around the kids too long because you got to go check on the motherfuckers because he better not be with the kids by himself.
But you can't talk about it. But you can't tell
nobody about it.
You can't talk about it.
Right. You ain't supposed to lock that nigga up or beat this nigga ass.
You definitely not.
And the church encourages stuff like that.
Yeah.
They encourage people to keep it in. Stay with your husband even though he beating the shit out you. Like, and it's always
he got two other women pregnant. Just stay with him.
Hey, so look, what's the difference between the Baptist and the Catholic if y'all both believe in Jesus and God?
Baptists, they believe in the miracle of baptizing, washing
the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit.
No, they believe in the same thing.
They all believe. They believe all that.
It's just the
way that
baptism.
they choose. Yeah, the way that they choose to understand the Bible. It's a bunch of differences. Like, it's like
Catholic.
There's so many type of different denominations of
it breaks down
Christians and
Christianity.
It's just exhausting. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
We can sit here and like break down a whole bunch of them. Lutherans, Zion.
I feel like that's a cult to y'all.
It's only a cult when I guess it depends on society. Basically, it depends on how society look at it. Because I mean, you can look at it as a cult, but if you think about it, has the Catholic religion done as more good than it does bad? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's depending on the person. You see what I'm saying? It's
Right.
only on perspective about. But no, I wouldn't say it's a cult. I would say that, you know, if they would all if everybody was really giving their tithes away and doing all that stuff, and one person got the actual lump sum of all the money, which would be the Pope, because Vatican is a city, they have their own. So I mean, technically, you can make the argument that it is a cult. You can actually do that if you want to. But
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the government say, they ain't a cult because they can tax them. They don't tax them. So I mean,
man, listen, the way they go for that man and crowd outside, this nigga ain't got nothing on but a big ass hat, big ass robe.
yeah, he dressed like
man, touching everybody, all the kids.
If he wasn't the Pope and he was dressed like that, who was he walking around dressed like James Brown and shit? Like I don't understand. Like, I don't even know why they dress like that. It makes no sense to me.
Man, it's 2025. We ain't gonna keep this going.
All that theater shit. I don't like all that
Yeah.
theater shit. Like, oh yeah,
it's for
now this look like wrestling.
It's for it. Hey, it's all aesthetics. It's for the eyes. Hey, they tricking you into thinking this man is somebody. When you put that shit on, they look at this nigga. Oh,
But that's why. But that's why I'm
man.
not like. That's why I'm not Catholic. Like I like Juan say, he believe in God. I believe in God. I don't believe that I gotta go to another man to talk to God. Like that don't make sense to me.
Yeah,
I could talk to God
fraud.
in my own way.
Church fraud. That's I believe in a higher power. I just don't know what to call it.
I mean, one day maybe I'll go back to church and go do all that, but you know, the way my life's set up right now, I don't got no Sundays off to be able to just go and not work.
You know what I like in church? I like the music. I love the music in church. It makes you want to
Do your Charlie Brown dance? Do your Charlie Brown dance?
that bitch.
I mean, when I used to be young and when I used to be depressed and I used to go to church, that used to make me feel better. Just hearing, like, you know, because, you know, I'm telling you, preachers are people that are very charismatic people. They they usually are. You're not a good preacher if you're not charismatic.
I know some asshole preachers that I just can't stand.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand.
I remember being in the church and my mama got in an argument with them.
Man,
trying to hear that shit.
That's crazy.
He got in an argument with the dude because it seemed like he was making a sermon about her. She just started talking about him. Like, she just started talking about the dude. I was like, oh shit! It felt so odd. I was like, oh shit! It sounded like the sermon was about her, and then she's like, and I guess she put him on blast. How you saying that you was up at what's it called house and doing drugs and stuff? I was like, oh shit! Like, oh, what's going on in this?
Damn. You say,
man, I've been in a lot of crazy situations, man.
I had to talk my uncle out of doing something to a pastor one time. I'm like, hey, whoa, wait a minute, bro.
Man, look.
I already know.
All I'm saying is, sometimes they frauds, and I don't trust them.
Sometimes,
man, I mean, everybody human, man. I don't trust nobody that think they all uppity and they don't got like they shit don't stink.
Right.
Like, nigga, everybody out here doing craziness and they just do a good job at hiding it. That's why I like to put my flaws out in the front, out in the open, so we can get that out of the way.
You feel
so
me?
we can just get to this work. Like,
exactly.
I don't understand nobody that acts too perfect. It makes me nervous.
No, it makes me nervous.
Me like, oh, you a crazy ass nigga. I gotta watch you closely.
Hell yeah. You might talk yourself into just doing some shit.
Maybe it's just because I'm just skeptical of everything, and that's probably bad that I look at people and I be like, damn, you don't drink and you don't smoke. Fuck wrong with you?
You 12? You 12, boy?
What the fuck? And there's a lot of people that don't drink and don't smoke, and they actually the most kind of like well-structured people that you ever run into. You know what I'm saying? I never seen nobody that don't smoke and don't drink.
Tight as fuck.
Damn, what happened?
Yeah, jump back in. Oh yeah. That's crazy.
Man, well, fuck all that. I ain't anyway.
Hey,
Let's get off of religion.
what I was finna say.
Yeah.
Hey, cause I'm finna get ready and get my your digs. I'm kind of mad that boy just dropped out at the end. That's
Yeah.
a good conversation
Yeah. There was,
though.
though.
Same time tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Welcome
man.
to another episode of No Caution, No Safety. This nigga Juan Don jumped in late as hell,
Know me.
but it was a
I'm
good
on
conversation.
color people time. Color people time. It's Black History Month.
Hey.
Nigga. I don't never come on time.
There was a
As
good
long as he
conversation.
jumped in, that's
Hey,
all that matters.
my bad. Hey, since you sent us that picture in the email in the group chat earlier about the lawsuit, why it just pop up on my Instagram?
Man, it's been
Same
popping
one.
up on mine too. It's been popping up on mine too.
I
I'm
told
gonna
you.
have to check it out.
Crazy. Now they think we
They
got
know-
touched.
Yeah. No, I think they be really watching me now.
You say you think so?
I think they watch me way more than I thought than they used to watch me, because now I just be saying stuff. I think they be pulling my shit off ChatGPT now. Like I'm like, oh
Oh.
shit, why are you advertising shit I just asked about on ChatGPT?
Let me ask you.
Y'all shouldn't be watching my shit that close.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about something and be like, oh, shit, I was just thinking about that and it just popped up on my
Yeah,
shit?
I have. It's weird.
Ain't that crazy?
No, that'll scare
That's
me.
weird.
That'll scare the fuck out of me.
So I ain't the only one that did it. Like, well, I ain't even say
Nah.
nothing about this. I was
Nah.
just thinking
Nah,
about
not
this.
yet.
No,
I ain't had that.
It happened to me once. It was like a couple years ago. I'm like, man,
Man, listen, it didn't happen more than once for me. I show me, look, I was just thinking this. I ain't even say nothing about this yet. That's scary.
On the next episode, we're gonna talk about how Dr. Sebi was a cult leader, and all y'all asses out here drinking all that stupid shit, all that goofy shit, talking about y'all don't eat nothing white. And look, this nigga has 16 kids and 16 different wives, and he was doing all types of
They
crazy
ain't
shit.
got
We gonna do
nothing to
that
do
next
with
episode.
knowledge, my brother.
We
They
gotta
ain't-
go back that to the next episode, nigga. How he killed cancer and AIDS, and you don't even and you ain't even know that cancer or AIDS yet. Come on now, black
don't
people,
like that
black
man
people think,
knowledge, man.
Hey.
black people think.
If
No,
his name was
bro.
Dr. Zucchini, you would be, that man know exactly what he talking about.
Hell no. Anybody that tell you he got the answers to everything, his ass is a scammer.
Hey,
Any nigga that tell you this one solution is the solution to everything you ever need, he a liar. Yes, he did. He was telling you eat like this is gonna cure everything that's wrong with you. Any type of heart disease, get the fuck out of
Oh,
here. Nothing
man.
works like that.
he about
how
to
you,
Nothing
start.
you
works
know
like
don't
that.
work if
You
you
about
ain't
to-
do it.
He about to start a
I ain't got to
conversation.
do it. It's just common sense. Anybody in the world that ever tell you that, oh yeah, you wear this bonnet, it's gonna fix your hair, you gonna think better, you gonna do all this shit, nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Stop telling me stupid shit. It's
Boy, he
gonna lay
about
my
to-
head down. It's gonna lay my head down, nigga. Stop
He
telling
about
me
to
stupid
start
shit.
a whole conversation with that one, boy. We're gonna
All right,
say
let me
that.
tell you, we gonna say that one now. I'm
Gonna
looking
say
forward to
that.
that episode,
He
my
about to
boy.
start. He about to start something with that one.
Hey, cause look, it sound like Nick, you finna say what I'm finna say, cause you listen to Dr. Sebi.
I listen to some. Look, I'm 50-50 with it.
All right.
Anybody tell me that this is gonna cure all your ailments? I'm looking at you crazy right now.
Understood. Hey, understandable. Hey, let's say, hey, for sure. Hey, welcome to another episode. We gonna keep it going to No Caution, No Safety podcast. I'm your boy Smokey, you know.
Boy, Fatboy Nick.
It's Warren Don Julio, and make sure y'all want to argue with me because I'm ready for y'all.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
ready
Dr.
too.
Sebi.
He tell us like that. Hey, we out
Rest in
here.
peace to that man and his family, but Dr. Sebi.
Damn.
You'll see the